Okay, it's really sunny right here. Okay, start bringing your arms up a little bit higher. Make sure you have water with you. Bring them back down. March a little bit faster. A little more intention. Like you are late and you are in New York. You're trying to walk but not run. Okay, slow it down. Step side to side, arms out and in, and out and in. Animals, four-leggeds are welcome in our workouts. In these working from home, Zoom lives we live now. And keep your heels in the back. Arms up and down. And I often turn to the side like this so you can see my form, but you do not have to do that. You can just stay forwards. And I do not prescribe rest breaks. It is self-regulated rest. So that means you take a rest whenever you need for as long as you need and join back in when you're ready. Don't pace yourself. Work as hard as you can without compromising your form. And then stop and take a break when you need. A few seconds, however long. Jump back in when you're ready. Okay, back to the march. And just bring it into a standing, feet are about hip width apart. Slowly lower down for some body weight squats. If you need some help, you can sit in a chair, on the couch, on a bench, on an ottoman. So it'll be circus style as usual. This is gonna be full body. We'll be doing some upper body, some abs, some legs. I will do the timing. You don't have to count anything and I'll let you know when the next move is coming up. You have to pick which version of push-ups you wanna do as always. So down on the ground, you can do the hard version on your toes this way. To make them easier, drop your knees. Or you can do them on an incline. This way, or drop your knees here too if you're on an ottoman. You could even do a table, kitchen counter. The easiest version is against the wall, standing. I'm not really in the frame there, but you get it, against a wall. The higher the incline of your torso, the easier the push-up. Do a few of those. Some spinal twists, standing, gently swaying side to side, warming up your spine. And back down for some squats. If you're using your bench, you can also hang on to something anytime. If we do lunges or squats or any movement on your feet where you need some help with your balance, that's fine. All these moves I want you to modify so you can do them to the best of your ability. Down for some more push-ups. Or you can use your incline like I mentioned. Push-ups, I want your hands pretty much underneath your shoulders. I don't want them way out wide here. Too much pressure on your shoulders. You can injure your shoulders that way. Bring them to here. Your elbows are coming in at a 45-degree angle, not a 90-degree angle. Keep your back tight. So you engage all those back muscles and you don't stretch them and pull them. Okay, come back up. A few more twists. Should have turned the furnace off. You don't have to, I'm just saying it's gonna be hot in here. Okay. Grab a water, I'm just resetting my timer. We're gonna get started on the workout. If you missed this workout today, that's okay. You can go back and do it later and it'll also be on YouTube. All right. First move. Down on the floor. If you can get down for a glute bridge, which is So your feet are close to your butt and you're just pushing up with your glutes, with your hips, bringing them up to the sky, and hold it. We're not doing reps here. We're just holding it here. You can go up on your toes if you want. Here you go away. And we're gonna do a chest press. So you're holding your glute bridge and you're using your dumbbells to do a chest press. If you don't have weights, you can use soup cans or something else, or you can just use no weight. 15 seconds left. And then we're gonna do a push-up. It's gonna be a lot of upper body and abs for this first half here. 5 seconds left. Really squeeze those glutes, keep those hips high. Okay, drop your weights. Flip over for your push-up, however you are doing your push-up, on your toes, or on your knees, or on your incline. Keep doing your push-ups. We're doing minute circuits here, so they are long, so keep just pushing until you have to take a break. You'll eventually start to get tired, you'll feel some burning, you'll get a little out of breath. And you don't have to count reps, you can just bang your reps out. And you don't have to stop when I stop, because I have to stop and take my own rest too, so. And you don't have to match my tempo with the moves as well. You can go as slow as you need to go. 10 seconds left, and then we're gonna flip over back on the ground for a chest fly. 5 seconds left. Okay, flip over, grab your weights. The chest flies, your dumbbells are up in front of you, and you're lowering them, arms slightly bent out to the side, and then back up again. And you're not doing a glute bridge this time, you're just back is on the ground, hips are on the ground. Suck your belly button in, make sure your back stays on the ground. Nice soft bend in the elbows. Halfway there. Arms are going out to the side. It's not a chest press, it's a fly. Do another angle here. 10 seconds left, and then we're gonna go into an ab move, like a V-up sort of knee tuck-in type deal. 5 seconds left. Okay, drop your weights. So you can rest on your arms, bring your knees in this way. If you want to make it harder, you can lose the support of the hands. If you want to make it easier, you can lean against something and bring your knees in this way. Or you can sit on something and make it even easier and bring your knees in this way. Suck that belly button in. Or you can do this version where you're kind of going up to make it even harder. But the more you bend your knees, the easier it'll be. So you'll start to feel this not only in the abs, but you're gonna feel it in the front of the thigh too, and the hip flexors. 5 seconds left. We're gonna make it a little bit harder, but you can also modify this one too. So we're gonna do hands to toes. So if you can do this version, or just bend your knees also. So you're laying down on the ground. I'm gonna move this way here. Pushing your legs out, bringing them in, touching your toes. Or you can straighten them and bring them this way. Whichever way you can do to the best of your ability. I don't have a lot of room here. Go with me. Okay, keep going, 25 seconds left. And that's our first circuit, and then we'll go back up to the top for another round. 20 seconds left, stop and take a break whenever you need. Keep the low back on the ground the whole time. So as you lower your legs, make sure your back is staying on the ground. Okay, come on up. We're gonna do, just grab your dumbbells, don't come all the way up, grab your dumbbells, go back to your glute bridge, isometric holds, so you're up like this, hips are up, glutes are flexed, and you're doing your chest press. Squeeze the glutes, you don't want your back arched here, you want your tail tucked under. I'm just moving a little so you can see me. 20 seconds left. If you feel your hips drop, squeeze your glutes back up to the sky. You don't have to be on your toes, but you can. You could drop them if you need. Five seconds left, and then we're gonna go to our fly, dumbbell fly. 2 seconds left. Oh, sorry, our push-up. Push-up first. Okay, drop your weights, flip over, do whatever version of your push-up you're doing. I'm just gonna jump in. Good morning, Terry. Okay, so do them on the incline if you need. Or if you're doing them on the ground, toes or knees. Or you can be standing and doing them against the wall. I did not tie my hair back enough. 25 seconds left. Suck the belly button in. Keep the back tight. Remember, hands are underneath your shoulders, elbows at a 45-degree angle. 8 seconds left. Hey, go away from there. Go upstairs, go find Bella. Okay, 2 seconds left, grab your dumbbells, excuse me. Lay back down for your chest fly. So hands are up above you, arms are straight with a slight bend in the elbows, bringing the hands out to the sides like a T, making a T with your arms. Soft bend in the elbows. Back is on the ground. You can do this with no weights. You can also do this sitting up if you have no weights and you can't get down on the ground. You could be sitting up this way and just squeezing your muscles. 20 seconds left. Ten seconds, and then we're gonna go back to our V up for the abs. 5 seconds left. 2. Okay, drop your weights. V up, so you can either do the hard version, which is this way, or you can help yourself out by, so this is different. Now you're up off the ground. You're up off the ground, not laying down on the ground. So you're sitting up and you're doing a V up this way. Back is off the ground. So you're either doing the hard version this way or helping yourself out by supporting your body, torso with arms behind you. So you're doing like a V this way with your body. 20 seconds left. Suck the belly button in, even though you are working your abs. Helps protect the low back. 5 seconds left, and then we're gonna do our hands to toes V up. So now you wanna do a V up as straight as you can, but you can bend your knees to make it easier. So if you're doing the hard version, slow it down. Make sure your back does not leave the ground here. If you feel it coming off the ground, then you don't go all the way down with your legs, stop them about whenever you feel like your back is coming off the ground. To make this easier, bend your legs and do more of this version. "20 seconds left. Stop and get water whenever you need. And after this, we're gonna move to a new circuit. Right away, we're gonna go to a bench press. Chest press with your dumbbells. 5 seconds left. Excuse me, puppy. 2 seconds. Okay, grab your dumbbells. Now we're just doing the chest press like before, but without the glute bridge. So you're down on the ground, knees are up, feet are flat on the ground. Doing a chest press with your dumbbells or with no weight and just squeezing your muscles. You can also do this with one heavy weight. If you don't have two lighter ones, do it two-handed. So this is the same idea as your push-up. You don't want your arms to be way out to the side here at 90 degrees. You want them at 45 degrees to protect that shoulder, those shoulders. 25 seconds left. After this, we're going to stand up and do some low body, some isometric holds today. 10 seconds left. Suck in that belly button. Always doing that. Okay, come on up. You can use your weights if you want, but you don't have to. We're going to do an isometric squat. So you're going to just come down and hold the squat, or just no weight at all for as long as you can for this whole minute. You can also hold on, brace yourself a little bit with the bench if you need, if you can't just go in the air, but it's just an isometric squat hold. So if you can't get this low, parallel, so your thighs are parallel to the ground, use your bench and just put your butt almost on your bench. So you're working those legs. 20 seconds left. Squeeze your glutes to engage them. 10 seconds left. After this, we're going to go to a left leg isometric lunge. 5 seconds left. Okay, lunge, left leg ahead, drop your right knee down and just hold the left leg lunge. If you cannot do a lunge because of your knees, you can just do sort of a backward step, but make it wide so you're not dropping down and hurting your knees, or you can just keep doing your squat. Or you could do a one-legged squat and hold if you want to do left and right like what I'm doing. It's a time to meditate, to think. It's a very long circuit when you don't have to do any reps and you're just holding. You can rest on your leg if you need. If you need help with balance, that's fine too. You'll still get a workout. Make sure those glutes are engaged. Squeeze your glutes. 15 seconds left. You come up and out of it and rest whenever you need. 5 seconds left and we'll switch to our right leg. 2. All right, switch to your right leg. Dropping that left knee down. "40 seconds left." It's a long one. Squeeze those glutes on the right leg, right side, right hip. Whew, my quads are burning today. Come up and rest whenever you need and go back down whenever you're ready. 20 seconds left. After this, we're going to do a burpee squat chain. So we're going to do 5 pulse squats and then a burpee with no jump. 5 pulse squats and then a burpee with no jump. I'll show you modifications for the burpee. Okay, come on up. 5 pulses. 3, 4, 5. Jump down for a burpee. Jump back up. 5 pulses. That's what you're doing. If you cannot jump out, just step out. Slowly lower yourself down however you can. Lower or bring yourself up however you can. Back into the squat pulse. But you want to get the push-up in. So if you're not going down flat to the ground, if you're going at an incline, still do the push-up. It's a full body movement. So you can step out, use your incline, do your push-up, step in. 5 pulse squats. You can do this against the wall if you need, or on the ground the hard way. Okay, come on up. Grab your dumbbells, back down for your bench press. Chest press with the dumbbells. So it's like a push-up on your back, but using weights. If you slow down the movement, it gets harder. So if you need to make the movement harder, that's what you can do. Your weights are very light. "20 seconds left. After this, we're gonna go back up to our isometric squat hold. "5 seconds left. Okay, come on up. And holding that squat. If you need some help, you can lightly rest your butt on the bench. But what I don't want is like a quarter squat and you're just using your back and your quads, because I want you to be deep so you can use your glutes. So use your bench if you can't get that deep. Keep your chest up. "15 seconds left. 10 seconds left. 5 seconds. We're going to go to our left lunge. All right, left leg in front, drop your right foot back, your right knee back, and down, holding your left lunge. Squeeze your glutes, make sure they're tight, hamstrings. Rest whenever you need. See, I'm taking a lot of rest now. The further we go into it, the more rest you're probably going to need. 30 seconds left, and we'll switch to our right leg after this. Ten seconds left. 5. 2 seconds. Right leg. Dropping that left leg down. And as I mentioned earlier, if you can't drop your leg down, you can just step back and hold this here. Or you can do a one-legged squat over your bench here and hold that. Or two-legged squat. Your choice. Just make sure you choose a modification so you don't actually skip the whole interval, because there are ways around it. 30 seconds left. After this, we are going to do our last interval, which is the 5 pulse squat and the burpee combo. It went by fast, didn't it? 15 seconds. 5 seconds. 2 seconds. Okay, pulse squat. 5 of these. 2, 3, 4, 5. Pick whatever burpee style you're doing. That's the hard version. 2, 3, 4, 5. Or just step out, go down to the ground. However, peel yourself back up to standing. 5 more. Make sure you're doing that push-up though. So if you're using your incline, step out, push up, step in. You don't have to jump for the burpee. But if you can, go for it. Last interval. 30 seconds left. Oh, my legs are so tired. 20 seconds. Oh, careful. Yeah. Hang on that rug. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Done. Okay, grab some water. Keep moving your legs if you feel like you have to catch your breath still. Don't stop right away. Keep that blood flowing. When you're ready, come join me for some stretches. Take one arm across your body, across your chest, pushing with the other arm nice and gently, stretching the shoulder a bit into the back. Other arm. Good, we got the workout in before you had to leave, Jen. You're welcome, thanks for joining. One arm up over your head, bend your elbow so this hand comes towards your neck to your back. Use the opposite hand to pull that elbow towards you, stretching the tricep, back of the arm. Keep your ribs down. They're not flared out like this. Belly button in so you have a neutral spine. Switch arms. Clasp your hands behind your back. Gently lift your arms up behind you, stretching into the chest, front of the shoulders. Suck your belly button in and keep your ribs down. I don't want you arched like this. I don't want your shoulders way up here. Everything's down. You're always supporting that lower back by sucking in your belly button. You should do that when you're sitting. We sit so much these days because we're always on Zoom. Okay, shake it out. Hang on to something if you need for a quad stretch, bringing one foot up behind you, knees are together. Pulling that foot towards your butt, feeling the stretch in the front of the thigh and the quads. Switch legs. Same idea here, always sucking in the belly button, keeping the ribs down. I don't want you out like this. Nice, upright, neutral spine. Okay, hamstring stretch, split stance, one foot in front of the other, separated by about a foot. Bend that back leg, rest your torso. Rest your torso on the back leg, the bent leg. So you're stretching the straight leg. Keep a soft bend in the knee though, feeling the stretch back here. Gently roll up, switch legs. Bringing the chest towards the floor. Think of pushing your butt to the wall behind you. That should help with your stretch a little bit. Gently roll up. If you can sit on something, we'll do a glute stretch this way. Show you one and then I'll show you the floor version. Cross one ankle over the knee. Push this knee towards the ground, bringing your chest towards the floor. Feeling the stretch in hips here. If you find that your knee is way up here and you can't do that, you can lower that foot. Or you can do this floor version, which is pretty much the same. So you're crossing this ankle over this knee still, pushing that knee away from you, but you're clasping your hands on this thigh, bringing that knee towards you. You can also use this elbow to push this knee out. And you should feel that in the hips, glutes on that side. Switch legs. Come on up. Hip flexor stretch. If you can be on your knees, bring one knee up in a lunge position. This knee is on the ground. Put a pillow under your knee if you need some help with that. Stretching forwards, lowering your body to stretch the front of the hip here. If it bothers you to be on your knee, you can do this standing. Hang on to something if you need and just drop your hips that way. Keep this knee off the ground. You can also prop yourself up this way, a little bit deeper. Switch legs. I always like to hang on to something so I can relax more into the stretch. Yoga is also great for stretching, so I hope on your off days you're all doing some yoga. Okay. Come on up. We're done. Thanks for joining me today.